Good morning, dear children. Today I'm here with a new chapter called Fractions and Decimals. Fractions and Decimals. Fractions you have learnt last year, but still I'm going to explain very deeply this year also. Very interesting chapter, children. Very interesting. Okay, hope you all like it. What is fraction, children? Do you know? Do you heard anywhere fraction? Yes, in third standard you heard about fraction. So what is fraction? Fraction is a part of whole. See here, fraction is a part of whole which divides the figure into equal parts. So see here, I can give you an example. What is fraction means? I can give you an example. See, today in your home, your mama brought one pizza. What she has brought? One pizza she has brought. One pizza she has brought. Okay. In that pizza, for you, she'll give only this much part. For you, only she'll give this much part. And for your brother or sister, she'll give a big part. For you, small part. And for your sister or brother, she'll give a big part. You both will fight or not, children? Yes, definitely will fight. Why? Because, Mama, you have given me small piece. For my brother, at least you have given me a big piece. No, this is not fair, Mama. You will fight or not? So, what I am going to tell your children, fractions means the part should be equal. Fraction means the part should be equal. See here, these two parts are equal. No, these two parts are not equal. Why? Because one is small and one is big. So these two parts are not equal. So fraction means how it should be, children? Fraction means it should be equal. See here, equal or not? Now I can cut here also. See here, 4 equal parts are there or not? So fraction means what you have understood here. Fraction means it is a equal part. Fraction is a part of whole which divides the figure into equal parts. Now I can give you one more example. Fraction means how can we write fraction, children? How can we write here? 9 by 12. How to read? 9 by 12. How to read, children? 9 by 12. Here 9 is called numerator. Numerator means what? The number which is above the line is called numerator. The number which is above the line is called numerator. The number which is below the line is called denominator. Say, children, numerator, denominator. So here we have two numbers, that is numerator and denominator. How to read, children? 9 by 12. What do you mean by numerator? What do you mean by numerator? What this 9 shows? Numerator number shows numerator number indicates shaded part. Denominator number indicates total parts. So here what you have understood, children? Numerator means it will show the numerator number shows shaded part. Denominator number shows total parts. So we'll move on to the exercise number 9.1. We'll see children what they have given. See here children, before exercise 9.1, we can do this exercise, activity. What they have given, see children? Identify the fraction represented by the figures on the left side and write it in the space provided. Okay, they have given a figures. We have to write a fraction. Fraction means what? The numerator number and denominator number we have to write, and that fraction we have to write in a words. They have given here children. See here. See here. How many parts are shaded? One part. Only for one part they have shaded. Yes or no? So they have written 1. Total how many parts are there children? Total 1, 2 are there. So total part should be in a denominator place. How to write that? 1 by 2. 1 by 2. So now come to the next question. How many parts are shaded children? How many parts are shaded? How many parts are colored? Only one part. So write 1 by total. How many parts are there? Total 1, 2, 3. So write 3. Very easy. How to read? 1 by 3. That only write in words. 1 by 3. Very simple. Next, see how many parts are shaded children. See how many parts? 1, 2, 3. 3 parts are shaded. So write 3. In a numerator place, always the shaded part number you have to write children. In denominator, total part. Total how many parts are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 parts are there. How to read children? 3 by 4. Write that only. 3 by 4. Next, how many parts are shaded children? See here, only one part. That one part you write up, and total how many parts are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? 4. So what you have understood? In numerator place, only shaded part. Denominator place, total part. So how to write? 1 by 4. 1 by 4. Very simple. Yes or no? Yes. Now come to exercise 9.1. Complete the following. Complete the following. Yes. What they have given? Color for 1 by 4. What this 1 shows? Always the numerator number shows shaded part. Denominator number showed total part. So total how many parts are there? 4 parts are there. See, 1, 2, 3, 4 are there. In that how many part we have to shade? Total 4 birds are there. In that how many birds we have to shade? 1 is there. No, see here 1 is there. So only 1 bird we have to shade. Teacher, I have one doubt, teacher. Yes, what you have doubt? Now, one girl is having doubt. She is asking me, who is that? Shija. Shija is having a doubt. She is asking me, teacher, 4 birds are there, teacher? Yes, 4 birds are there. In that only 1 bird we have to shade, teacher? Yes, correct. Only 1 bird we have to shade. But you have shaded here, teacher, this bird. I want to shade this bird, teacher. Can I do that, teacher? Yes. For any bird you can shade. Not only this children. Any bird. In these 4, any bird you can shade, children. Understood? Okay. Now come to B question. 1 by 2. Total how many fishes are there? 2 fishes are there. In that how many fishes I have to shade? 1. Which fish? Any fish I can shade. I want to shade this fish. Understood children? Now see 3 by 4. Total how many are there? 4 are there. In that how many parts I have to shade? 3 parts. 3 parts. Will you do this one? 2 by 3, 2 parts you have to shade. Only total 3 parts are there. Will you do that? Yes. Come to the next, second question. Enrich the fraction that represent the given pictures. Okay. Encircle the fraction. Encircle means we have to circle which is a correct fraction. They have given 3 fractions. In that which fraction is correct we have to see. See here. Total how many parts are shaded, children? Only one part is shaded. Right? 1 divided by 1 by total how many parts are there? 1, 2, 3, 4 parts are there. So 1 by 4. Where is 1 by 4 in a given options? This one is correct. So circle the correct answer. Now come to the second fraction which is correct. Total how many parts are shaded, children? Only one part is shaded. Total parts 1, 2, 3 parts are there. 3. So 1 by 3 where it is? This is correct. Okay. Now here they have given shade the next pictures to represent the fraction 1 by 3. They have given fraction. We have to shade that fraction. Total 3 parts are there. In that one part we have to shade, children. Which part? Any part. 1, 2, 3 parts are there. In that any part you have to shade. How many parts we have to shade? One part. This is also same. 3 parts are there. Only one part we have to shade. Why, teacher? Why we have to shade only one part? Because in fraction they have given only shade one part. Total 3 parts are there. In that only one part you shade, they said. So we have shaded only one part, children. So this is what we have learnt in a fraction and decimal chapter. Tomorrow we'll continue with the next exercise. So what is your homework, children? You have to write this exercise, this activity in your classwork as well as 9.1 exercise in your classwork. Okay? Okay, children. Thank you.